What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rant, no hate. So Abdullah Mason got the job done. Stopped my man, I think, within four, dropped him like 4 times. I mean, he battered him. I love what he did. He broke him down, top and bottom. He gave him different looks. He stayed in the pocket for the most part. I like that half step he was taking back. That's kind of what that's what I wanted to see Keyshawn Davis do. Take that quick half step, turn at the shoulder, come up top. Well, it was two different fighters doing different things, but yeah. Either way, Keyshawn got it done as well. Same way, in astonishing fashion. It was a great performance by both guys. But yeah, man. Abdullah Mason last fight, you had all these clown, goofy, cornball jigaboos. Oh man, Abdullah Mason. Oh man, he's exposed. He's overrated. He got. How you gonna get dropped, man? He got. Yeah, of course, guys that never fucking fought before. Guys that do nothing but suck off all these other fighters, ain't never been in the ring and did nothing with nobody, ain't did shit. Play video games and think you can fight because you might be good at Fight Night Champions or fucking Undisputed or some shit. And that's all y'all do. Chase around other grown-ass men trying to get interviews and praising these motherfuckers. I ain't with that bullshit. Fuck all that. So, yeah, man. Man, Abdullah Mason, he controlled the distance. I like the looks he was giving them because he's like, okay, I can catch you from outrange. You can't get in. Okay, I can catch you from mid-range, close range as well. Okay, I got you. I'm fucking you up tonight. You're not getting away with nothing. I'm going to crack you from every angle. And he punished dude. He systematically picked him apart. I love the speed and the snap and the jab. The jab 1-2. I mean, he broke him down beautifully, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you get it done. I've said it once and I'm saying it again. Black History Month, Juneteenth, we need those dates. We need something to happen for Black History Month, an all-black fight card. Juneteenth, all-black fight card. Let's make this shit happen. At the end of the day, and once again, it's no different from Oscar De La Hoya or anybody else Mexican saying we should have an all-Mexican card on Cinco de Mayo, or how when you watch Telemundo and they have, all Puerto Rican fighters or something. So, man, nobody got no problem with that, and I don't give a fuck who have a problem with the all-black card. Fuck y'all, we ain't asking. We gonna take this shit. Make it happen. But, yeah, bottom line, we need to start organizing and doing shit for ourselves that nobody else want to do. Everybody talking about reparations and, oh man, black people always, yeah, whatever. Fuck y'all. Make this shit happen. We need the unity. Nobody's going to help us unify with each other. And all the racism and hatred we get, we should automatically do that anyway. Without it, but with it especially, who else we got other than ourselves? You think people gonna go against their countrymen for us? No. Anyways, it's all about business. It's all about fun. It's about entertainment, and we should all come together. Like when I watch fight, I've never watched or not watched a fight card because there was no black fighters on it. So if anybody have a problem with the card because it's all black fighters, fuck y'all. Simple. We don't need or want you. So at the end of the day, yeah, man, that was a great performance by Abdullah Mason, and he knows very little to say, just right to the point, answer the questions right to the point. That blah blah blah. I want this person to just on to the next one. At the end of the day, hey, listen, that's how you get it done. And when you have a fight, the funny thing about it is, I'm gonna show you the difference with the slave and the slave master mentality as well, and how they go hand in hand even in boxing. I noticed, like, for example, I can remember when I was saying Caleb Plant is a good fighter. He has the tools he needs. The biggest problem he's going to have against Canelo is his stamina, man, because once he gets tired, he really, just runs out of gas. And Canelo might just be patient like he always is and just pick you apart, and that can be his downfall. Can he put it all together in the ring to beat Canelo? I don't know. But he has what he needs. Outside of his stamina, he has everything else that he needs. We'll see. Okay. And I remember people were saying Caleb Plant wasn't shit. He was garbage. He was trash. He's beat nobody. Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, now these are all the Canelo fans. But it's funny how after the fight, all of a sudden, Caleb is a decent fighter though. I respect it. Now, you know why? Because he lost. Had he beat Canelo, they would have made excuses for Canelo. Canelo not the same fighter, or Canelo had a bad night, or something. I mean, if it would have been a close fight, they would have said Canelo got robbed. If he'd have knocked Canelo out, it would have been, yo, he's on something. Caleb don't be getting knockouts like that. How you gonna knock out Canelo? It would have been some type of excuse from the Canelo diehards. And at the end of the day, it's like, as long as you come in number 2, but you're not even close, because it was a good fight. It was a competitive fight until he got, stopped. But bottom line, there was a clear stoppage. You can't say there was no robbery or it could have went either way. No, Canelo knocked him out. So now you respect Caleb. You didn't respect him before, but you respect him after he got his ass whooped. That's the mentality. It's like the 48 laws of power. What's the number one fucking rule? What's the number one law? Never outshine the master, right? And that's the mentality that people have. It's like, I can respect you as long as everybody realizes you're not an actual threat. You understand what I'm saying? His performance, Caleb's, was a lot like the guy that just fought Tank Davis last. It was a lot like Frank Martin. He held his own, was doing good. Now, Caleb wasn't having as much success against Canelo as Frank was having against Tank. But bottom line is, they were both competitive fights. Until Frank got knocked out. It was the same thing. And I don't even need to say he wasn't having as much success, meaning I never saw Caleb Plant as being ahead in that fight. That's what I'm saying, against Canelo. But it was a close, competitive fight. Whereas Frank Martin might have been ahead in that fight against Tank a little bit. It was not like he was there just blowing him out, but he was, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line, they both got the knockouts. But all of a sudden now, afterwards, now you respect Caleb Plant. So as long as you feel comfortable, see, this is the problem with racist fans, okay? Not just biased, but racist fucking fans. Because as long as you feel like this person is not a threat, then you respect them. As long as someone is a threat, you don't respect them. Like, for all the people that said when Tank steps up in competition, he's going to lose, right? I agree, Tank be doing some bullshit in terms of pick and choose, because he knows he's going to make his money regardless. But then when Lomachenko walked away, but well, no, because Tank, no, hell no. That's like having 2 rapists and saying, well, he raped 5 people, he only raped 1. You still raped. So you can't sit here and sink one person but applaud another person for doing the same shit. That being said, that's the mentality that people have, that they want to shit on people. So everybody that was shitting on Frank, Abdullah Mason in his last fight, I'm like, he didn't have a bad performance. He was in a fight. He got dropped. Jumped right back up. He got dropped twice, I think. Yeah, but he jumped right back up. And guess what? He won. Ain't it funny how when this dude Campbell dropped Ryan, I think the first round they fight, first or second round, and remember how everybody was applauding how Ryan got up and kept fighting? But yeah, and that dude Campbell was another one who couldn't win the big fights, never accomplished shit in boxing. Was a decent fighter at best. Nothing special. But they praised Ryan because he got up and won the fucking fight. Here's the thing. He got up and he won the fight, but Abdullah Mason got up and stopped this dude. And it was a back and forth fight. Well, hell, what's one of the things that people say when we talk about George Foreman versus Ron Lau, how they was knocking each other down back and forth? It was a tough competitive fight. Okay, but it's funny how in this generation, you're trash, you're a bum, you've been exposed. People love that word. You've been exposed. You ain't exposed shit. You expose your ignorance and your lack of understanding. Hey, man, you come to fight, another guy come to fight, shit can happen. But he won. And, last night, Abdullah Mason did the damn thing. And I'm like, that's how you whoop a motherfucker's ass. Don't leave it to the judges. You go in there and you stay sharp. He was sharp. His punches were sharp. They were crisp. His combinations were sharp. He broke dude down and he looked strong. He looked focused. He didn't like he was worried about critics or, oh man, I gotta really put on. They going, they watch it. Like, yeah, he went there. He's locked in on his opponent. He did what he had to do. It's you fans that be thinking that way. The fighters not to think like that. For the fighters that do think like that, it shows in their performances. Like Jared Anderson's performance last night. Like Anthony Joshua's performance against Dubois. His performances against Usyk. You can see he just didn't have the confidence. You can see he wasn't sure about what he was supposed to be doing. Abdullah Mason didn't show none of that. He went there and stood on business. And he broke this dude down and he whooped on his ass. And one of the things that that haters are always going to do, they always want to give a certain fighter props before the fight because they think it's a strong possibility that fighter might win. But after that fighter gets beat, all of a sudden they're bum. Oh, that person was overrated. Oh, big deal. He beat a nobody. Whatever, man. And Abdullah Mason is still doing 8-round fights, right? So, okay, then he's on the come up. But that dude is sharp. He's looking good in that ring. Keyshawn Davis, the same thing. 14 fights in now. And he's already WBO champion. Hey, man, listen. It was funny how when Paulie Malignaggi made that racist-ass comment about, I'm sorry, it's not the black guys that they did. It's the Europeans' time. Yeah, right. And everybody, Ella, oh, Paulie knows what he's talking about. Paulie's one of the greatest minds in boxing. Paulie. Right. And then when you see black dudes whooping ass and on the come up, then all of a sudden now it's, oh, well, his opponent wasn't even that good. Right. I know. Hey, listen, I'm all for the black. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie and be biased. Like I did my video on Jared Anderson. And I broke down everything about that situation, and I said what I said. I meant it. Plain and simple. Check the video out. But, it ain't about bias. Without talking about the video, imagine after that performance Jared Anderson put on, me sitting here talking like Jared Anderson is on top of the world. Or he's back. Nah. Clarissa Shields go out here, 17 damn time champion. 17, three-time undisputed, all these, are you shitting me? But no, we got to fight. We can't let that black woman, we can't let that talented black woman, that confident, talented black woman go in there and take that crown. No, we got to find somebody without black skin that said that they're better than Clarissa Shields. And we know that that's all that bullshit is. We know that. Problem is we got too many jigaboos that mix in with the racist people and too stupid to realize these people not on your side, dummy. They just know that you too fucking dumb to stand up for your own. And we talking about an undefeated, sharp, beautiful boxer that goes in there and get it done and back up the shit she say. But stupid ass black people, boy. You coon ass motherfuckers. Y'all to learn. I'm not focused on y'all. I'm focused on the ones that's on the front line with me. I ain't focused on you coons. I ain't focused on you jigaboos. Serena Williams is crip walking. So what? Snoop did it too. What are y'all like chauvinistic against women or some shit? Yeah. Let's pick and choose which nigga we choose for. That we gonna cheer for. And then, the ones we don't care about, even though they black, we throw them under the bus. Right. It's all good. Well, Serena Williams went out and married a white man. Yup. And guess what? A lot of your favorite content creators' wives ain't black either. And yeah, but you support them. You support what they do. So if Deontay Wilder go out and marry a white woman or a Latino woman or anything that's not black, y'all gonna start hating on Deontay Wilder for that? Huh? Yeah. Because y'all be killing me with these stupid ass excuses. We're focused on what's going on in boxing, but I got to talk about what's happening in the world. I got to talk about what's going on in boxing and how one thing is affected by the other because it's real. And we have too many dummies out here. We don't have any stand-up men. And I'm going to tell you motherfuckers, I'm telling everybody, I am one of the last of my breed and my kind, bro. You do not see too many stand-up men and women out there. The problem with you people is y'all think because somebody is saying something in favor of what you like, that's a stand-up man or woman. No, you have common interests. These people are opportunists, okay? I don't give a fuck how much you like Doggy Style. When that fucking man stood in front of that camera in 2017 and said, which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna go out there and perform for Trump? Ain't none of you niggas gonna perform for Trump. I can't wait. I'm gonna roast one of you niggas. I'll be the one to perform for him, sir. Yeah, remember that? Whole time, the jigaboo Snoop was talking about was himself. So when you say, I don't care about Nelly and Soulja Boy and Rick Ross, I don't care about what Snoop. Why? If you care about what Snoop did, why wouldn't you care about what they did? Ain't they all black? And you don't think that was a statement? And when Elon Musk made his comment, what did he say? Something about the switch or the shift is real or something like that? He was clowning Snoop. Because those motherfuckers, do you think that Elon Musk and Trump and all them, do you think they didn't know what Snoop said? Of course they knew. They said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this big mouth, skinny, tall, linky, jigaboo ass nigga, and we're going to make him eat his own words. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to invite him here. We're going to throw him some money, because that's how you do niggas. Throw him some money. They forget all about the struggle. They forget about the fight. They get off the front line. They go to the back of the line and hide. That's what they do. And we're going to get this nigga to come over here and perform for us. After he said all this shit. And what did he do? Make some stupid ass excuse about, hey, they invited a Crip, first Crip to the crypto ball. Then stand up here talking about in his video, y'all worry about my life, worry about your life. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop me, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what you mean, don't worry about your life. Negro, you stood the fuck up there. Who made you make that fucking video? You chose to make that video. Notice something about celebrities. See, they can't take accountability for their actions. When they do something stupid and they don't get the support they thought they was going to get, now y'all haters. Now worry about your life. You should have kept your big mouth shut. Nobody made you get in front of that fucking camera and say what you said. You did that. So even all you motherfuckers, hey, yo, we still ride with you, Snoop, because, but yo, Snoop, that shit you did, though, Snoop, I'm just saying. Why y'all trying to play neutral with Snoop? Why y'all ain't got nothing to say about Rick Ross and them? They black too, right? Oh, I get it. Because Snoop actually made y'all think he cared about black people. He talked a whole lot of shit. Even, what's my man name? That when Schwarzenegger was the mayor, Schwartz had him, he had him face the death penalty, and I forget his name. And it was like, yo, man, since he been in jail, he been doing a lot of programs for the black youth and trying to keep them, from joining gangs and this, that, whatever. Why you care when you over here twisting your fingers up, calling yourself a Crip? Your grown 50-something-year-old ass didn't seem to think that, hey, man, I'm too old to be out here gang banging. I should be out here teaching these kids the same thing. And he called Schwarzenegger every kind of racist and all that, right? He talked all this shit. He said, fuck Kanye. Fuck that nigga. Kanye, he's a bitch. He said, I don't fuck with nobody that fuck with Trump. This was his words. But guess what? Rick Ross and them also know he said that too. They don't care. Soulja Boy said, Obama ain't never put no money in my pocket, nigga. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, Kamala Harris ain't never put no money in my pocket, nigga. Trump put money in my pocket, nigga. So you already know what they all about. You already know what the fuck they all about. Nelly sitting there talking about, I respect the office. Negro, the motherfucker in office don't respect the office. The fuck are you talking about? Yo, I thought y'all was right, because you know what I'm saying, the donation stuff I made, for cancer, and for this program and that program. Yeah, right. That's like saying, you know what, man? I bought book bags for every kid in this neighborhood. I bought a pair of sneakers for every kid in this neighborhood. Huh? We do food drives for the whole neighborhood. And just because I raped one little girl, all of a sudden now I'm going to jail. Abso-fucking-lutely. Without the people, you have no careers. Wake up. Abdullah Mason, salute. And it looked good. The fact that your family showed there in support of you. And what we need to do is make sure we put these shows on. Ain't no violence during the show. No violence after the show. We live in harmony and peace. Hey, man, good fight. Hey, you know what? Y'all brought it. Hey, nothing but peace and love, man. Simple. That's all we coming to the fights for. And that's what we need to do. We don't need shootings on Juneteenth. We don't need shootings on Black History Month or no other time on the calendar. Any fucking day on any calendar month of the year. The problem is trying to get through the thick-skulled slave mentality people. So like I said, I'm only focused on those that's on the front line with me. Salute to Abdullah Mason. Beautiful fucking performance, man. And the last fight didn't show that you was losing those skills or you was overrated. You were in a fight. You got dropped. You got up like you were supposed to, and you finished him off. You got up whereas he couldn't. And that's what it comes down to. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hair to people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.